Folks, happy Saturday morning rant. I know that some of y'all don't agree with me sometimes when I do these rants, but that's the point, right? Like, some people gonna agree, some people not gonna agree. One week you gonna agree, next week you're not gonna agree. You know who I really dig? People who cannot agree with me and still be cool with me. So, sorry if I hurt your feelings, not sorry, but these rants are important. So I appreciate if you listen to them as like an opportunity to change your evil ways, or to be happy that you're doing the right thing. But if I hit a nerve one week, just ask yourself, maybe I should do something different. Or just hate Glenn and have that be your whole strategy. Whatever, works for me. This week, though, I want to talk about salaries for staff at nonprofits, particularly government. I don't really pick on government in these rants, but it almost feels like you're just speaking into the void. But I guess I'm gonna speak on government, but because I'm talking to the actual EDs who get government money. So almost every ED I know who's gotten government money has paid people on their staff like diet slavery wages and blamed it on government. Like, I can't pay more because government won't allow me to pay more. And then I was hanging out with one of my clients and they were like, yeah, we pay our caseworkers like 80 grand. I was like, what? Wait, what? $80,000 to a caseworker? I was like, that's what I'm talking about. And even that obviously doesn't hit the amount of money people need to live in some cities like LA, like New York, like Chicago. Well, Chicago's not, but you know what I mean. Large cities. So I was like blown away by the fact that they were actually paying their staff. I mean, what people would define as their frontline staff, $80,000 a year, and they're heavily government funded. So you got to ask yourself, how is this organization able to do that, and why? And it's because they just believe in paying people meaningful wages. And I guess they argue with their government partners to make that happen. I don't know. I got to figure that out. But the point is that it's doable. Because I remember when I used to work at a large reentry organization, y'all know who I'm talking about, they would pay frontline staff like 30-something grand a year and then blame it on government and be like, oh yeah, the budgets only allow us to hire people at this level. And plus, why would you pay people more than they could earn somewhere else? That's one of that explanation drives me fucking batshit crazy. Because either you have them on your staff because you appreciate them, or you don't, but make up your motherfucking mind. Okay, but that's not the only thing I want to talk about, because this is the part that's going to fuck people's head up. Because pay people well and then hold them accountable. And I think that's the part that people are like, what? Yeah, pay people well, hold them accountable, because I don't want your affirmative action nonprofit position. I don't want to be here because you got to hire black folks, because you got to hire Latinx folks, because you got to hire poor people. Like, I want to be here because you're going to teach me some shit that's going to allow me to grow in my career, to go off, to build something on my own one day, to do better, to become a more experienced employee, to grow in my leadership. So that comes with accountability. And I know there's a group of people out there, at least in 2020, I think shit has changed, that would call that white supremacy culture. Fuck that. Fuck that. The idea that black people are supposed to cruise through the workplace and don't understand what it means to say you're going to do something and then fucking do it. Like, that's insulting. That's fucking insulting. And if that sounds like some conservative shit, so what the fuck be it? Because nothing has made me more fucking moderate than Republicans and Democrats anyway. And yeah, the truth is, yeah, people should be held accountable so that they can learn and do a better job. And in the meantime, pay them what the fuck they're worth and stop blaming it on government. You pay yourself what you're worth, right? Okay, pay frontline staff members what they're worth. And guess what? If you train them well and you pay them well, you can actually have less people on staff doing a better job rather than more people on staff with clients getting shitty services, not because people don't know what they're doing, some of them do, but because they're getting paid like shit. So they probably work at 2-3 jobs, driving a fucking Uber at night. That's all I gotta say today. I'm off to fucking Tennessee, Nashville. Don't ask me why. None of your fucking business. But in the meantime, give it some thought. Take a look at your budget. Talk to your government partners. Tell them you're not willing to pay people diet slavery wages, and get people's salary up to what it's supposed to be. That's all I got to say. That's my rant. That's my whole fucking rant. Don't let anybody steal your rainbow this weekend. Have a great fucking weekend, and I'll talk to y'all next week. Peace.